Hey, welcome back to Ace Attorney. Calm down now.
Run away!
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet
On the lieutenant. Fucking hell.
Big fan of war movies.
on the internet, and I went to D-Day. I was there on the beaches of Normandy.
Big fan of Lieutenant Dan.
On the internet, and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the perfect time for a shot, I tell you.
He's gonna take a shot!
Get up!
Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Oh. But you just said you take your camera everywhere with you. You've contradicted yourself. Now I gotta be a bad guy, and I gotta call you out on it.
That's a pretty good Billie Eilish song. Bad guy.
Hot take.
You are a motherfucker. Get with the times, brosif.
I just don't listen to that type of music. It's not me saying it's bad, it's me saying it's not the music I listen to.
Well, what do you listen to? Itsy Bitsy Spider, you little baby?
Yeah,
you
I do.
Baby.
I like it. Lets me go to sleep.
Yeah, the dubstep remix. Listen to it all the time.
Itsy Bitsy.
You went up the water spell.
It's Spider. Very well, defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Throw a shoe at him. Answer the question!
I took it. Not like that Russ Bush. Dodged it. But nonetheless, you Steel Samurai was all. Just what?
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do! I taped every show! And I go to all the live performances!
That's impressive. You been to the amusement park?
Of course! Duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Your dad's dead!
No!
Got his death certificate right here.
What?
Now tell me the truth. I found a map on the internet, and I went to the studios that day.
No, correction. You found the map on the lieutenant.
On the lieutenant. After I killed him.
Oh, the lieutenant. She killed the old bag and turned out she was a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a treasure map.
Is that the day? Hey, you guys! Is that the day was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it! How am I supposed to talk when you're cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. To grandmother's house I go.
Off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
So they are gonna do exactly what I said with, it's just trees, you can go through them.
They're close together, only a child can go through those.
This is Japan-California. Japan-California, they're skinny there.
No.
And small.
These are yaoi characters, they're big.
You're telling me Phoenix Wright couldn't fit through those trees?
No,
he absolutely could.
His shoulders are too broad.
Yeah, but if he turns sideways, he's like a piece of paper.
Oh, and we've never seen Phoenix from the side perspective. He doesn't have one.
He's fucking huge. He's just fat, you can't tell. I see.
Anyhow.
I was going for the studio.
Was he the one who bent the bars at the studio too? Just that one, he got his leg caught on it. He's like, yeah! Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Phoenix, could you stop touching yourself, please? Sorry. Did you see this monkey by chance? I was playing grab the monkey.
Oh, you mean Mr. Mikey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio? I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes.
So we got there before 2:15.
Yes.
Then got lost for 30 minutes.
Yes.
So we probably found him at 2:30.
Yes.
Got lost in the woods.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
When I came out by the studio, there was a steel samurai!
He's trying to cut me, sir! The steel samurai.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What the?
Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy? Guy?
I'm not your guy, buddy. I don't know. He was kind of far away.
It's being awfully vague.
Of course, the steel samurai took him down. Pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
Still playing the part to this day. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya.
If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say.
Oh, you already figured it out. The camera. The camera.
This game's too easy. Never mind that lost health points.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it does count.
Everybody's allowed a free one.
That's what I always say.
Mulligan. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about it.
Ah!
Nice emoji face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, never mind the fact that our judge is very old.
So you're saying that it's in color?
What's color?
Actually, it's not in color.
Can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean the word prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody,
What? Yeah, so I had my camera.
he doesn't
So
yell.
what?
He doesn't yell at Cody, but the moment Edgeworth cuts in, he fucking snaps. Shut up!
You got a problem with that?
Sorry, is he standing on just a cardboard box that had donuts in it at one point?
Yeah, it's like a milk crate type of thing.
So, you did have a camera. Did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Watching your mom doing your dad.
You little shit!
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The steel samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The steel samurai rules.
Is that all? That was brief. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I prefer boxers, Your Honor.
I prefer commando.
I know.
I've seen you stand up
Yeah.
from your chair.
Yeah. Not wearing anything under your robe. Yeah, I had my camera with me.
Looks like spam underneath that thing.
Ooh.
So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Boring. Is that like once per video now?
There's a spider on you.
We're gonna start every episode like that. Instead of welcome back, it's just gonna be like a instead of Jack's little high five that he gets.
Yeah. How do you think I sync up the audio?
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Still Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Where?
Are you talking about the band or onomatopoeia?
What's that?
Shit, he's in second grade. That's right, he doesn't know what onomatopoeia is.
I love Ram though.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
Chris Farley. It was Chris Farley. I saw him. How was he dressed?
Wait a second. No, it was John Candy.
Wait a second.
It was Kevin James.
Any other fat people I could take?
It was Ralphie May.
Kane don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see.
Just
And
move to comedians next.
And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
Can you imagine just fighting the Steel Samurai? And it's like, Samurai slap! Oh!
Ooh.
Stop. I told you not to slap me.
Find out what happens next.
Will Vegeta accept a Goku slap? Find out next
How
time
will he
on
retaliate?
Dragon Ball Z. He
Or
didn't-
will he file a lawsuit for assault?
He didn't even retaliate when Goku saw Bulma naked.
I just want to have a courtroom. Just like a lawsuit. Like a court episode. The Dragon Ball Z.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? But can I back up better? Yeah, back your lips up better. I'm gonna press him even though they're probably gonna get on to me. Cody!
What?
Something's bothering me. Well, you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Did you miss the most important part?
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
I object to your objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? Samurai slap! He died to brain damage. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow!
Hubba 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 hubba.
nom 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 nom. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. This is what you wanted in the last case, where she's like, you can do it!
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Do I have any evidence that would back it up?
Yeah, what would he be paying attention to rather than the fight? His autopsy report. The costume itself, him walking. The map. The samurai spear itself. An empty bottle that wasn't there. The monkey's head. The Path to Glory, his scrapbook that he has photos of every victory that the Steel Samurai has won. Or his camera.
It's the camera. He was trying to use his camera to take a photo, but he doesn't know how it works. He's got to be right. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
He's gonna be so look
Here's
so
my
silly.
proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Don't call me out like that.
Oh.
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Guessing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? You'll miss the same thing with women, mostly, probably, in your future.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Here's your gun.
It's Japan-California. They couldn't have weapons.
Japanifornia.
Yeah, Japan-California.
Yeah.
You said it was California like Japan shoved together, so I'm gonna call it Japanifornia.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
So, okay, hold on here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yep.
I think I'm starting to piece it together now.
Yeah.
Will Powers was asleep.
Yes.
I guarantee it. Sleeping pills.
Yeah.
Put in his food.
Yeah.
Made by the assistant.
Okay.
So somebody wanted Powers asleep so they could steal the costume.
Yeah. Okay.
Go deal with Hammer, who has some incident that we don't know of yet.
Yeah. There was an incident 10 years ago.
Following his declining in fame.
Yeah.
That's what I'm at right now. That's
Okay.
where I've got up to.
Okay.
We've got the sleeping pills, which follows to Will Powers being asleep.
Yeah. I think that
I would
was it.
assume it was put in the steak.
Yeah, okay.
Or just given to him. I'm not sure why they would just give it.
Here, take this. Okay.
I mean, I'd see he'd be that type of person who just blindly follows. But the director said the assistant made the steak, so Penny's the one who handled the cookie.
I believe so, yeah.
It was either, I would assume it was put in after, and she was the only one who handled it.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's the one who'd be behind it.
Mm. So you're thinking that at least she's like an accomplice?
If anything, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
No photo?
No maiden.
No bitches? Maidens?
Yeah, you're right, Pops.
Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Get spiky-haired! No, he doesn't care about spiky-haired. He cares more about the geezer.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
And I'm the bearded gentleman.
That's what I hear about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious.
You're so happy about the and I'm the bearded gentleman. It's me. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Testify!
It's just my head just escaped from the clutches of a villain.
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the steel samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Get out of this courtroom. We've got kids in here.
bye. Bye.
Just want to take him to Neverland. They come back to Neverland.
I held up my camera and took a picture.
Marvel, let me be Spider-Man. Come on.
What is Spider-Man?
I forget he wanted to be Spider-Man, yeah.
He even offered to pay them for the rights of Spider-Man so he could become Spider-Man. Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera had too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
So the lens opened. What did you see? When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the steel samurai. That's all that happened.
Yep.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you didn't. I didn't take a picture.
I would have. Once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Don't we have one of the pictures he did take?
No. This is from the security camera. We don't have any pictures that he took.
Oh no, from his scrapbook is what I'm thinking of.
Yes, he does have a scrapbook that contains every victory scene in every battle that Steel Samurai has won.
But wouldn't this be considered a victory scene? Press him! Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins! I know exactly what happened that day! You took a picture. It's really violent. She's like, you did this. Yeah. Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon. Some solid evidence. How could I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Okay, so
It's the photo book.
on the
Oh, erased them. Cody!
Ah! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad.
Just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With them, I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Satan? God? Narrator?
Sounded quite different.
Ow.
Sorry, Salmonella tried to enter the door again.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins.
That's a Led Zeppelin album, isn't it? Nope. Bad judge.
Who?
You kids.
They must have come after Elvis.
Louis Armstrong, those were the days.
He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle a Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Hubbada.
Morda! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, away! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mamma mia, are you sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win! They were blurry. Thought they weren't good.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that the camera he was using, every photo was blurry.
There wasn't any good contrast. The framing wasn't alright.
You could use a Polaroid and it would come out cleaner than that digital camera.
Polaroids are pretty good.
I mean, the only one, the ones that...
Oh, that one.
Actually, you're not supposed to shake them.
No,
you're supposed to set them down.
That makes them blurry.
Yeah. I think of only one... I could think of only one reason, Your Honor. Go! The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth! The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai!
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever!
What the f did Cody run up with like the broken part of the spear going, yeah! To save the Steel Samurai? Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. And I will always react that way to that word. Thank you, Princess Bride. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything. He believed it. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth!
Yeah!
Yeah! A movie reference! Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean, Cody, this is true. What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Tell the court what you see. He's going baby Super Saiyan. The tears become his like his aura. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. It's just how I feel down.
He went owie. Recess.
Hey.
Order.
What kind of study you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Ha! Now come. Turns into like a real old Japanese. Would you come join us on our fight? Ha ha! Mr. Wright, what's going on? I've lost my sight. What happened? Apparently, we all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
Steel Samurai was the victim. You understand what really happened? It's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying this man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard
She never
station.
actually saw him. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room, stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, it was one piece of data I saved.
Data.
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera!
Ah. Like Japanese TV where they just like zoom in on somebody's face. It's like ding! And they're like, ah! What?
Show us quick!
No, wait, man. I have you gonna look at me like that.
No!
Yeah, this is it.
Whoa, this is a photo of your mom naked. Jesus!
Oh, sorry, my phone one.
Give me that other one back. I'm gonna burn that. You're her son! This is gross! I use it to bargain with people.
I use it to blackmail my mom. You're giving me that new Game Boy.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be. That's a 2 up there. that is a 2 up there. Anyway, it could be. That's. Was it supposed to be that obvious?
No, because Mac didn't know for like 2 minutes.
I'm reading the line and looking at the photo so I can like, all right, let me try.
Yeah.
Because it's a detective game, I'm trying to point out every like small detail, and I like that's a 2.
A common thing you will see me doing these the previous study playthrough is that when I've like Mac is like deciding something, I look at him and be like,
Look at the photo.
look at the photo. It's like right there.
I just love the fact that I'm I'm afraid that it could be anyone. That's a 2.
Yeah.
Could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Except it is, because that's a 2 up there. That took place at Studio 2. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. Show him the detail.
And show him.
There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. His butt cheeks.
Right there.
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I used the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo? Taken at the time of the murder. It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the truth scene of the crime. To the judge where the murder took place, Studio 2. Judge, it took place right here. Here at Studio 2. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. No, wait. Hold it. Hammer time.
I'm revoking your license.
Damn it. Joke's on you, I don't have a license! Yeah, I find it. The murder took place. Yeah, the path is blocked. I had to go through each one of them one by one to make sure I wasn't being stupid. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Because he went to that one. They were the only ones with access to the scene of this crime in Studio 2.
Yeah!
So he did die at 2:30. They just moved his body after 3. That's fucked up. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. They used a fucking van! Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. And they burned his bones inside that incinerator!
Speaking of bones.
There are no bones on that plate.
Okay, there you go.
Did they put the bones in the... Did they put it in the incinerator to try and hide that they ate steaks? Put in the evidence!
Everything. Are these his bones? I don't know.
Sal, stop eating the
Stop
steel
eating the victim.
Stop eating jackhammer. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! Order! The defense making the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that was the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
No, of course not. Or do you have...
Oh, do you have proof?
It's you.
No, I have proof. You don't have proof. Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Evidence me, please.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. That's not his autopsy report, not proof.
Photo of him dragging the leg because he knew that Will Powers was crippled. Map.
That's just a guide map.
Yep.
There's nothing. It's not gonna really give me any evidence that was him.
The murder weapon, it was broken and then got mended with duct tape. The empty sleeping pill bottle found in the employee area. A monkey's head fell between 2:15 and 4 p.m. Don't care, and you shouldn't care.
All I can think of is the sleeping pills, but that's not really proof. I guess it's proof. I have proof.
You do.
Do you do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in an employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? What kind? I could use them. My arthritis gets real bad at night. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. I pray to the god of arthritis. Wait a moment. That bottle doesn't raise some suspicions, yes? That bottle does raise some suspicions. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test his blood. An idea. Continue. I'm gonna test the Powers' blood. Should find traces of sleeping pills. But it's a couple days
This
after.
much time after the day of the murder. Even if there were traces, it still proves nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright.
He's right. Darn. It didn't work. Time to try another way.
Yeah.
Are we gonna fingerprint the... Fingerprint it! Come on, FBI, CSI. You've seen the TV shows. I want to check this bottle for fingerprint. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. Constipation has hit him too. Judge is like, ooh, constipation as well.
Yes, science. I know. We're literally like 5 lines away.
I suppose you're right.
Why do you think we're over time at a very critical moment?
It's not that critical.
It's literally the end of the case. Not the case, but the trial.
Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
And the bottle, give it to the judge.
Yeah, but you want to leave it at that climax, then you can do like a cliffhanger.
No!
Charles Dickens got famous for it!
Well, fuck the Dickens.
To Dickens with it?
To Dickens with them.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hecken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth! You will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
He's not going to do that, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned.
Oh, well, at least he adjourned it before he gave out.
Hey, court system, we need a new judge in here by tomorrow. Ours just died.
Oh.
Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. Thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Yeah, way to tell Will that you both were about to give up multiple times in the trial. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks. And we'll go back to investigating it.
The next episode.
So we can watch this episode based on and make sure to subscribe to the bell below 5 to the over, which is
every day.
bye-bye.